Hello and welcome to a presentation about the SelfHoster, which has just been added to the club. I will first tell something about the general what this program makes and what's included in it, because it might not be totally clear from the sales page. As always, sales page promise a lot, but let me also tell you from beginning that this program is not a substitute for any of the web hosting, and especially not for the web hosting we already have in the company with 20i. So with that out of the way, let me tell you what it's good for. It's good for hosting, quickly hosting HTML pages. It's good for quickly hosting scripts, which you have a lot from bonuses before, and which also will be added to this program later in the calling that DFI done for you software. It's done for you, but you still have to install it, and those can be very good usage for this program, SelfHoster. But if you just want to host and make local development of a WordPress, local WP is probably a better alternative. So I just want to say that so you will not spend too much time just for WordPress on SelfHoster. So with that, let's look at what you will get. And let's first look at what's included in the Warrior Plus launch that was last week. And you will get a front end, and you will get a premium, and you will get part of the pro version. And later on, there might also be, there will be the DFI option, which is a collection of done-for-you website files and applications. So this can be useful. And what you will also get is the self-cloud and maybe also the agency, so that you will be able to sell at least the front end and the premium version to other clients, your clients. With that out of the way, let's jump into my account, which is a client account, which I created just like I create yours. First of all, you have quite good tutorials, but they describe the technical version and how it works. But what I want to give you the overview of is the free parts that this program include, and which is connected by the SelfHoster server itself. And the free programs is the server which you install on your desktop. And that server, it's a program called it's a self panel, and that contains the XAMPP, so you don't have to worry about that. But XAMPP is a standard software which sets up the server on your local setup, and that is also used for WordPress hosting. And so this you have covered here, and that's included in this self panel. Otherwise, the self panel by itself, it contains a local Linux version and a database setup. So the steps you have to go through is very well described in the server setups. So first you install the self panel program to your computer. Then when you start this, you will be asked for two license keys. One is for the panel for the server itself, for the SelfHoster server, and that license key you will see here. I will not open that because then my license key will show. The second license which you add at the same window is the ngrok token. And what is ngrok? Well, ngrok is a program which connects your local environment with the internet. So it gives you an internet URL which you can use to connect to your local program. There's one caveat here, because in the free version, even if you get a lot of things included, but what happens with the URL when you close the program or close your computer or close the server on your computer, then this URL which you will have to be renewed when you restart it. So that's a little. So it's not a permanent URL; it's a temporary URL in the free version. But for your own purposes, it's of course good enough. So you will get. Where were we? Over here. You will get this token from. It's described very thoroughly how to do that here. And then you just run this program for connected to the server here. And you also can have the domains which you have created by ngrok. You will be able to see them here. So, and as I said, this is very well described in the tutorials. But again, I want to stress that this is not a substitute for any external hosting, especially not if you're running for customers. It might be useful also for storage, so you will have the self-cloud drive later. Let me log out from this account and let me log in with my main account. I will show you a little bit more of what can be what's included, for example, with DFI apps. So here you can see a lot of. So I suppose there are 117 different programs which you can install. There are some WordPress themes which you need a WordPress install for, of course, but in principle, a lot of things picked up from the depository and from other sources on internet. The self-cloud drive is also where you can see your files that you store on your computer, and you can give external links to them too. So in principle, that's it, what I want to talk about. As I said again, you will get access to this panel, like I showed you before, and you can start working with this. And later on, you will get the DFI apps, but you can already from beginning use what you already have saved on your computer from bonuses and other things. So for that, you know where to find me, you know how to request this, and you know also where to put any questions. Thank you for watching this, and see you later and in another